Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome to Last Tale. This is a visual novel game based around Undertale, I'm sure you could tell. There's plenty of fan games about this series, or at least this game. I don't know if Toby Fox is going to make another one. Who knows? It's kind of a standalone game of itself. But someone made a visual novel based around it. I think this is supposed to be after the pacifist ending, so again, if you haven't played Undertale yourself, or if you haven't seen my Let's Play of it, or, well, my stream of it, or anyone else's Let's Play of it, I'd say do that first, because there's likely going to be a lot of spoilers in this. So I'm curious to see what this is going to entail, so let's begin. It's the sound of fire cracking. It's really familiar for some reason. Hello? I'm guessing someone is saying hello. My child? Oh, it's gotta be Toriel. Come on, it's gotta be Toriel, of course. Hi, Toriel! How are you doing? I like the art style of this. It's very cute. Oh, thank goodness you responded. I was starting to get worried. Are you sure you were not hurt at all on your way here from the ruins, my child? Perhaps you are not used to the new environment is all. A strong feeling of deja vu is hitting you right now. Isn't this all too familiar? My child, are you sure you're okay? Oh, so I can either stay silent or say yes. I think I'll say yes. Don't want a worried goat mom too much. You had me worried. I'm glad to hear that you are fine. You look around. This is indeed the house Toriel brought you in. Let's see. Well, let me, I guess, look at my surroundings really quick here. No doubt about it, the same warm and delightful hut you remember so much. Alright, what about Toriel? The ever-so-caring mom, Toriel. She saved you from an unfriendly flower earlier just now, if we went by the script. So, is this actually happening in the pacifist run, or... I thought this was after we finished the game, but okay. Let's look around the bookshelf and see what happens. Books of various genres are neatly arranged onto it. Labeled accordingly. Wait a second. There's an etching at the back of this space. Hey, yeah, look at that. It's like a little lightning bolt. Was Harry Potter here? You decide to ask Toriel about this. What is it, my child? Oh. My child, right now I am happy that we can live peacefully together here. And what is a classified information is better left classified. After all, there is no need to fix something that is not broken, right? I hope you understand. What? Cracks of fireplace took over the ambience for a while. Is there anything else on your mind? I'm guessing we're going by the pacifist thing where we, or at least the storyline where we have to say that we want to leave. Let's just see what happens if we say we want to stay. Frisk. Good morning, Frisk. You don't look well. I hope you're not hurt back in the underground. Or perhaps you're just not used to a new environment is all. You would like to believe that this is all a joke. I don't know. Well, she does like puns. This might be a weird thing to say now, but don't you think it's amazing that we used to live together like this even before we reached the surface? Oh, so we're kind of... It's a little bit of a flashback-esque thing. Although if I had gone by the actual storyline, I would have asked to leave, but... It's like it happened yesterday. Maybe it did happen yesterday, I don't know. I wanted you to stay back then, and that was greedy on my part, to think that all these wouldn't have happened if you chose to stay. True, if we had decided to stay with Toriel from the beginning, the game probably would not have commenced as it did. Well, it's no use thinking back to what has happened, right? You insisted on leaving, and I'm glad you chose the right decision. It's been a week since you first returned from the underground and moved in with Toriel. Yeah, it's going with the side where you chose to stay with Toriel as opposed to leaving, so... Everything feels like a fresh start. Monster and humans living together again. You waking up on a Friday. Returning to the surface on a summer break. It feels good. It fills you with... determination. Ah, you are looking well already. Oh yeah, Frisk, take a look at this. Ooh, it's a fireworks display. It's end of the summer fireworks show. Papyrus got this flyer when he was out of town, and he urged everyone to go. Oh, that's Papyrus for you. You know he would love fireworks. He would just be wowied all day. Sure is an energetic fellow, but I cannot say I'm not looking forward to it either. We have fireworks down the underground, but words are that the fireworks on the surface are miles ahead of us. Well, yeah, you had a freaking mountain ahead of you. You can't really do much with a mountain. You might have caused an avalanche at some point. Well, unless they probably used their own magic, they could probably, you know, keep it so they didn't blow up the ceiling, but who knows. Plus, it is held at the end of your summer break. It would be pleasant if we could all make time to attend the event. Oh, that was quite a knock. Oh, Sans!
Hey, Tori. I hope I'm not ruining any bonding moments here.
Not at all. Frisk and I were just chatting about the firework event. It's Sans. Sans has a love for bad puns. And a bad time. This is probably all you want to hear after knowing that. Nah, not really. I like Sans. Even if he kicked my ass several times in the genocide route. I kinda deserved it.
Sounds like a blast, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'd like to talk with Frisk for a moment. Just the two of us. May I?
Sure, Sans. Take your time. Don't forget your breakfast, Frisk. They made him really look pudgy in this. I mean, and yet he's not a tiny skeleton by any stretch, but come on. He's not that big-boned.
Cool, cool. So, how's it going? Surface is more real than you would have remembered it, alright? Traffics, overpricing, politics.
You got a point there, Sans. It's like, would humans be so willingly to accept the monsters after they had been sealed away for who knows how long underground? You know, there was a bloody war, even though technically no humans were killed in the war. So it's like, you think they'd be okay with that?
Takes a little time to get used to all this, you get me? Anyway, here, I have a little something for you.
Ooh. It looks like my save point. It's adorable.
It's charming. It's exactly the shape of the lights down at the underground. How charming.
Thank you, Sans.
I have come to notice how attached you are to those lights back then.
Yeah, they were my save point.
So I figured this might be a great gift idea. Normally, I charge you 5,000 G. Well, it says it doesn't even mean much when you convert it to dollars. How about treat me to a nice dog later on?
Sure, buddy. And then I can stack 30 of them on my head.
Great, free dinner. Still, it's weird that you will approach them like that. You wouldn't have hid anything from me about the lights, right?
Well, you should know, Sans, right? You're a smart dude. You're not a bonehead, right?
This is over the surface. Not like you can actually do anything with it.
I wonder if that's papyrus then. I have a feeling it's either papyrus or undyne because I'm guessing they don't knock. Oh, yep, papyrus. Sans! All that I asked of you was to inform me if the human has woke up. Is that too much to ask for? Oh my god. What the heck kind of noise is this that is in my ear bones? Go back to Bone Trestle, please.
Good morning, Papyrus.
Don't you dare morning me, you... Oh, the human is awake. Or perhaps I should start calling you Frisk. After all, there's like 100 of you just down the street. But you see, I have stopped capturing humans. Yeah, I don't think people would appreciate that. A lot of people don't like puzzles. For I, the great Papyrus, knows that I'm already a royal guard deep down in my bones. I thought the royal guard was disbanded.
That's humorous.
Oh, don't start. Don't start. This is Papyrus, Sans' brother. Since the royal guard knight disbanded, he began aiming to be the biggest mascot to all lands of surface. Yeah, that I could see that. Or he could be an awesome chef. Might work on his spaghetti. Which leads us back to my goal to be the biggest mascot to all land on the surface. And with my veteran experience from the underground, this will be a stroll down the catwalk. Yeah!
Better start perfecting your skills.
Ugh!
Ah, come on, you're smiling.
I am and I hate it!
Only a week on the surface and Papyrus has already set an unattainable goal. Isn't he cool? There's so much to consume. Sounds like it'll be a busy summer break for you. I can already feel my absence in half of it. Well, see you later at town.
It's Friday, and Toriel had long made the plan to visit the town today. He get prepared and went down for breakfast. Do the Skelebros live with us in Toriel, or are they just showing up to say hi? I don't even know. Maybe they're neighbors. Who knows? I'm sure some people will probably take the, oh, Toriel and Sans are dating. But it's like, I don't know. I don't get that shipping. I really don't. But that's a complaint for another day. We have been here for more than a week, and I still can't get enough to the lovely surrounding of the street. It's true. The street you grew up with is a lovely place to be. You want to know what's even lovelier? We're being in a super cool mall right now. We shall walk faster. Now, Papyrus. We are getting there. No need to rush.
Yeah, the mall. Hey, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna catch up with you later. Saving the best for the last, you hear me?
You are so weird. You're talking skeleton who wears hot pants. I think you should talk. There's nothing cooler than walking into a mall with the whole squad with you. But that's what you insist, so be it. Are you coming with us, Frisk? Do I want to go to the mall, or... I think I want to follow Sans, just to see what this trickster's up to.
You're gonna follow me? I'm going to manage some important stuff. In other words, so boring.
Yeah, this is so strange. You always race for the coolest ride every time we go to the mall. Are you sure you want to follow Sans instead? Yeah, I want to follow Sans. I want to see what he's going to do. Ha! Weeper's Eye, the great Papyrus, break your flawless record of beating me. I shall prevail. Yeah!
Well, that happened.
He should be used to this. He's your brother. And supposedly he's the older brother too. I believe it was that Toby confirmed that he was going to have it that Sans is the older brother, so I can see that, considering I'm pretty sure Papyrus would be lost without his brother. We definitely know how Sans reacts when he's gone.
Also, I'm kind of glad that you decided to join me, because if anyone besides me should do this, it would be you. Here, I know a shortcut.
Still no explanation on the teleporting abilities, but whatever.
Here we are.
Sans brought you somewhere that appears to be an altar. Did he take us to church? He doesn't strike me as very religious. I mean, the guy's got a background in science, so... It is unlike any altar you've ever seen. And yet, something about it seems familiar to you. Are we in the Judgment Hall again? Am I gonna have to fight him again?
Chills going down your spine? They do. That means this place is doing its job right. Does it look familiar to anywhere in the underground? No. Then does the word judgment ring a bell? Ah, crap. Don't worry, we're pretty much still at the surface. In fact, this is where the monsters based the castle off of. Just by the sound of it, makes this place seem rather holy, don't you think? Anyway, I'm here to further research on a subject. Have you heard of a classified information?
You mean that lightning bolt that was in the back of Toriel's bookcase back in the ruins? That we only just learned about? Yes.
Well, I am surprised, kid. So far have you ventured in the underground? Well, it's said that the complete archive originated from this compound, and never made it anywhere else. Why? It was deemed too dangerous. Not in terms of extremely, but unbelievably. That's right, it seems so safe that no one can imagine its destructive power. Should it fall into the wrong hands, the consequences will be tragic. Seems like only Asgore got hold of the information back in the underground. He seems to have kept it to himself to now. Do you think we should learn more about it?
Yes.
That's exactly what we came for, right? Let's solve this once and for all. This is too dark.
Well, that was weird.
I can't see beans.
But you have glowing eyes. Or at least one glowing eye, your left eye. Can that be doubled as a flashlight?
Well, bummer, looks like we'll have to leave empty-handed. Gee, relax, buddy, I'm just joking about unearthing it. I guess what's not broken is better left unfixed, right?
You mean like the machine in the back of your lab? I have gone back to do another route and I have seen the lab. And no, I don't believe it's a phase distorter. Come on, MatPat. You know better than that. Sans' nest. Give me a break.
Come on, let's head back to Papyrus tutorial.
It was all in a good day at the mall. Oh, all in all, a good day at the mall. Appears that a kid beat Papyrus to riding the cool ride, and it still wasn't his turn when Frisk Sans arrived. Aw. it's not a kiddie ride, is it? I mean, Papyrus is quite tall. Sans maybe could fit in it, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, you know, height with that game, because it's like, on one hand, Sans looks about your size when you're walking around on the surface, but then in battle, he's about as tall as, he's like half as tall as Papyrus, so I don't know. Frisk ended up beating Papyrus to the ride. How do you do that? We've also met Alphys, who seems to be attending what seems like an anime convention. Well, she is a weeaboo. But that ends the event for today. And now it's nighttime. You decide that you'll brush your teeth and went to bed early tonight. What was that?
Here comes Sandy! Hey, what's with that expression? Lighten up. Hope I didn't ruin the good start to your summer break with what happened earlier.
You didn't. Come on, Sans.
Good, after all, isn't fun what summer break is all about? Anyway, with all the fuss about this out of the way, I'd like to talk to you about my part of your summer break.
Okay. Your part?
Did I say my part? Man, you're good at manipulating people, aren't you? That's right. A VIP pass to having yours dully in your 2 days' worth of daily life. I'm passing my plans to help Papyrus out and my plans to find a job just to bring fun to your weekend. What an honor.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
You're welcome. I love giving free points to people. Take it as a token of apology for what happened this morning, kid.
What? We were having fun? But that, Sans seems to have ended the conversation. He didn't fall asleep standing up, did he? That's what got him killed in my playthrough. Alright. Good night, Sans.
Good night to you too, kid.
That Sans slowly walks out of the room. I don't know, it sounds like he stomped out of there. Kind of like Papyrus. If anything, he'd probably just teleport out. Or, sorry, shortcut. Phew, time to hit the sack. Now what are you doing, Toriel? Is that? It's Toriel. She seems to be writing something in her room. Suddenly you remembered where this was. It was the first night at Toriel's house, and you were on your way to the washroom. Except one slight problem. There was no bathroom in that hut. In fact, there was no bathrooms at all in any of the houses we ever visited in Undertale. And actually, I managed to go back and find out why that is. Remember that strange plant creature in Grillby's who was talking about how human food spoil and passes right through you? It was like, that sounds weird, I want to try it sometime. If you go back at some point later on to Grillby's, like almost towards end game, and you talk to that plant again, the plant actually explains that monster food, as soon as it's consumed, it automatically turns into energy. So basically, monsters don't have to use the bathroom whatsoever because they don't create any waste. It would also explain how Papyrus and Sans are able to eat food, considering they have no internal organs, but that was kind of an interesting little thing to bring up. So monsters technically don't need toilets, which also makes the point that Papyrus jumping out the window in Undyne's date was completely unnecessary because, well, for one, he doesn't need to use a bathroom. But even later on, if you call him at some point, he even asks you what a toilet is. And you can argue, I guess, with Alphys's lab elevator thing, but technically it wasn't actually a bathroom, so I don't know. She seemed focused, so you chose not to disturb her. Anyway, back on topic. Just stay, you're still curious about what's being written. Maybe it's just a diary. Maybe she's just writing more puns to talk to Sans on the other side of the door. You don't know. No, seriously, are Sans and Papyrus living in this house? I mean, granted, they're kind of like kids in their own sense, but they've lived alone themselves. Was that a dream? Flashback to the events back in the underground? You're not sure what to think about this. You doubt you can go back to sleep after this. Someone's knocking on the door. Let them in. Hi, Papyrus! Ah, great, you're awake! Prepare to be blown away, Frisk! For I, the great Papyrus, have personally wrote what you humans call a resume! I like the fact that he's got a little Flowey paperclip, because remember, Flowey was a friend of his. And, of course, he somehow manages to write it in papyrus font. That's talent. It is a poorly written resume with spaghettor as an achievement. And I know he spelled resume wrong. I, the great Papyrus, can assure you that I am in fact the greatest mascot. But he manages to sign his name in cursive, so I don't know. Well, what little information you can get appears that he is applying for a high school football team's mascot. Oh boy. What do you think? Pretty impressive, is it not? Yes, Papyrus. Let's just say yes. I knew it! Papyrus knows best! But I don't think this is enough. I need a little more something, but what is it? Rehearsals? That's right! Rehearsals! Frisk, I have a very important task that only you can achieve. Since everyone is already asleep, I want you to help me rehearse for the interview. Wowee, this is overwhelming! I'm already feeling the butterflies in my non-existent stomach. Okay. Complete the timer input. Okay. Suddenly I'm back in QuickTime event land. Okay. Okay. You ready? Oh, whoops. Okay. Dip, 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 dip. Yeah! Alright. Up, up, down, down, up, down. Yeah! Right, 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 left. And then down, right, left. You're doing it, Papyrus. Oh, whoops, okay. You're not doing it. Yeah. Yeah, come on, Papyrus, you can do it. You're doing it, Papyrus, come on. Show some moxie, boy. You're doing good. Okay, that was a weird-ass sound at the end of that. What was that? I did like the animation for that. That was adorable. I still find it weird how he's able to just manifest eyes like that. Ew, talking sure is a lot of work. Tell me about it. I need to sit down. Did he fall asleep on me? No, okay. You okay, buddy? You look a little nervous. Papyrus seems different than usual. Questions friends or questions goals? I bet you his goals are probably what's confusing him. Let's ask her that. What a weird question, Frisk. What is the point of being the great without an obtainable goal? I guess so. You gonna change out of your battle body at some point, or what? You know, Frisk, sans I never had a parent to look up to. Because of that, we're often teased by the other kids in school. Well, we don't really exactly know much about your backstory. We think you might have a connection to W.D. Gaster, but we're not quite sure yet. And there's a lot of theories kind of going that Gaster was their father or their creator or something, so I don't know. But, again, it would probably have to be added into a sequel or if Toby says something, but for now, we're just kind of going off on guessing things. It felt horrible, much more horrible than Sans' horrible puns. Eventually, we quit school, turning to homeschools as alternative. Or rather, schooling ourselves at home. One day at the park, I met Undyne. Undyne always told us to smile no matter how hard the times. That's pretty ridiculous. It's like saying you'll smile until the very last ounce of your breath. Well, technically, you're kind of always smiling anyway. You're a skeleton. I love it. Since then, I told myself not to frown again. I don't even remember what it feels like to be teased anymore. I'm sure people tease you in the back of their heads anyway, but I don't know why. He's such a sweetheart. Even though I managed to describe it just now. Weird. Anyway, I hold on to Undyne's words, and look how I'm now great and strong. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Man, I've never told anyone about this before. If I told Sans, he'd make fun of me to no end. You must not tell this to anyone, Frisk. Alright, I promise I won't, buddy. I believe in you. Wish me luck for tomorrow's interview. Yeah. Okay, bye, Papyrus. Yeah, I'm guessing that the brothers live with us. Well, to be fair, Toriel is very motherly anyway. But that ends the events for today. And now it's Saturday. With everything that had happened, you feel like you haven't slept a wink.
Knock knock.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
Hey, as promised, I'm ready to accompany you through the weekend. What, you don't think I'm a man of his words?
You're not exactly known to keep promises, make promises. Like, thus far, the only promise I know of is that you, well, to be fair, we don't know a lot about you, even with all the stuff that people theorize, but you do have a habit of saying you don't like to keep promises, and you even break it at some point for Toriel, so
All it takes for me is catching up on 2 days worth of duties. I specialize in last-minute assignments, so don't worry. Now, shall we?
let's visit Papyrus first.
Papyrus? Sure, if you wish. Beggars can't choose, can they?
Hey, you like your brother, come on. Yeah, I guess it is that they're living. Risk, I'm so glad you came before I head for the interview. I'm so sick that I stayed awake the whole night. At least he got to keep his race car bed. You give Papyrus a big thumbs up. I know, I am feeling the same. But fear not, for I am well prepared. All thanks to you, Frisk. You wish Papyrus good luck. Wowee, I'm so happy I can feel tears in my eye socket. Wait for the good news, Frisk. I shall make you proud. There he goes.
Wow. That is a new kind of hyper-confidence I've never seen from Papyrus. Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Now let's go. We don't have a whole day to waste, do we?
No, not really. Wow, this is going longer than expected. Hey, Undyne!
Oh, isn't this Frisk at Sans?
My, how might you, my fellow underground buddy?
Just strolling at the mall. Gotta keep the kid happy somehow.
Sure is a nice day to visit the mall with a friend, huh? Yeah, let's ask about Alphys. Let's see if they actually did properly become a couple after all that happened. I don't know if you meant what you just said or it's just me, but you better watch your words, punk.
Whoa, easy there, pal.
You apologize for your mistake? All I did was ask how she was doing. Don't tell me you two broke up already. You two are just adorable together. No, I guess I overreacted, now that you mentioned it. Frisk, can we talk somewhere private? Sure?
Aw, I can keep a secret, I promise. My mouth is sealed, literally.
I don't know. It's hard to tell with you, Sans. Go away, Sans.
Well, alright. Guess it's time for me to experience the cool ride, then.
I want to know what this cool ride is. With Sans out of the way. Frisk, the hero who brought all Sal out of the underground. The legend can't help me. I have no idea who can. Ask away? So you see, it's about Alphys. With the duties of a royal guard out of the way, I managed to spend more time with her. How was it? She is such a dork. But a cute dork she is. I can see that. After getting to know her better, I feel like I can keep doing it for years and years to come. Aww. Which brings us back to this.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I think it's finally time that I take the next step. Have you two only been dating a week? I mean, it's sweet that you want to propose, but at the same time, I think you're rushing things. Look, I might be a fierce warrior. When it comes to love, I am a brainless fish. Papyrus, quite frankly, isn't fit for the job. Sans is out of the question. Oh, you have no idea, sweetie. He gave me way more of a run for my money than you did, trust me. And Toriel, don't tell her I said this, but I think conversations like marriage is a trigger for her. True. We don't even know if she gets back with Asgore or not. Meta's an expert, but dang, will that guy ever shut his mouth from spilling everything he goes to the media? Nah, he's enjoying the attention. That leaves you as the only one who can help me. The surface is so cruel. Anyone who grew up here obviously understands things as complicated as love, right? I mean, like, real love, not level of violence love. So help me out, please. What do you say? I'll help you. Great. I know I can count on you. Now, Alphys seems so happy with everything right now. Working on fan projects, attending anime conventions. Well, Undyne is Miss, you know, YOLO and all that, so don't back down. Hey, I think you're right. You know what they say, there's no time like the present. I think I'm getting the hang of this cruel world already. Yes, I'm fully aware that she's at the mall. Do you think I roam around here without a purpose? You never know with you. You might be looking for a fight. Or more spaghetti. She looks like she's having so much fun. Actually, that's another question. We kind of burned your house down in Undertale. Is it still burning down there? Is the mountain going to catch on fire at some point? Is it going to turn into a volcano? Do I really want to risk messing that up with a proposal that might not work? Who would want to live down with that? You care about Alphys, yes? You're right. Perhaps it's still not the right time. Plus, I quite enjoy the calm time I am with Alphys right now. No reason fixing something that isn't even broken, right? Again, yeah, if you've only been dating a week and you're thinking of popping the question already, I think you might need to take some time. Proposal could wait. Right now, I'm letting Alphys have all the fun she can have. Thanks for helping me decide, Frisk. Catch you guys later. Bye. You return to Sans the Amusement Center. He's asleep on the ride. Good old Sansy boy. But that ends the event of the day. And now it's midnight. What a day. Time for some well-earned rest. Papyrus, is that you? Oh, it's both of you. I know it's really nice, but I'm still very much awake having flashbacks to my interview this morning. It's perfect. There's no reason for them to turn down my application. The Great! That's right, the Great Papyrus is soon to be a global mascot. Now's a chance to get a signature without an hour-long wait in queue, Frisk.
Say, didn't you say you were going to practice on your conference speech after this, Papyrus?
Oh, you're right. Farewell, human. The next time you see me will be on TV and magazines. Yeah!
I love you, Papyrus. Yep, still the coolest.
Talk him into wearing something else, though. I mean, yes, the battle body's awesome, but there's only so much you can do with that.
So you ready? What, don't tell me you forgot about the midnight supper you promised. Don't worry, I'm treating. Let's go.
Alright, we're getting a hot dog. Sans took you on a walk while you were having a hot dog. God, this looks eerily romantic, which is even more disturbing considering some of the fan fiction I've seen of Sans. And Papyrus, too. They've shown him quite a bit of love, too. It's kind of scary. He's a skeleton. Come on. But he is interesting, so I guess I can't entirely fault people for that. It's from a cart stall at a lane you've never been to. Say, that's a highly recommended snack from a magazine he saw. Oh, says that. And yet, you can tell he is not as happy as he should be. Or rather, he looks like he has something on his mind that's distracting him from fully indulging. That's Sans for you. He's always got something on the brain. Or skull, I guess.
Let's finish this and go home, shall we?
It looks like he's not in the mood to talk. Oh, what's this? Is that a frogget? Crying? And Toriel comforting it? Oh. What? Wait, what's going on here? Was that a flashback, or was that like... Once again, you've been having dreams that most probably also takes place in the ruins. Papyrus, goddammit! Oh, hi, Mom. Good morning, Frisk. I hope you're also excited for the fireworks show tonight. It's Toriel. She seems... filled with emotions? Isn't this just nice? Undyne, Alphys, Papyrus, and Sans, practically everyone, just us living happily together on the surface. Sure, it has its ups and downs, but when it comes to life, what more can you ask for? If life could go on peacefully the way it does, wouldn't that be nice? Heh. Anyway, hope you're looking forward to tonight as well. Before the show. It is finally time for the fireworks show. At the same time, it also marks the end of the week and all summer. I hope everyone will be there. Come down when you're ready and we will hit the road. Okay. You walked it down the stairs. Somehow it fell off all of a sudden. You opened the door and... Hope? Generally accepted acronym HP. Okay. Theory 1. Vitality measurement of an individual that can be varied by those with power and ability. Theory 2. Important but alterable value that one puts on its existence. 113. HP as an invisible but manipulable value of monsters comes as double-sided dagger. Okay, that was a little bit of grammar issue there, but... Hey, Sans.
That is all I can remember. Same time, it's also all that we need, right? Let's look at Theory 1. Apparently HP is something one can vary if they have the power to do so. As human, that may seem normal. By taking specific actions, whether right or wrong, humans can increase their maximum HP. Who knows what exactly fueled the increase? Now Theory 2, a value you put on your existence? I mean, does that even work for humans? Have you experienced a decrease in HP along your journey, whatever the cause? Sure, you take a hit, you lose 1 or 2 points, but to permanently lose an HP that's already there? That is most definitely a monster kind of thing. Author needs to do his homework. Lastly, 113. This one comes off a little unfair, but monsters can't read their own HP. I'm not sure if it's sugarcoating, but it says that that's a double-sided dagger. As a monster, how can I confirm this? Why am I telling you all these? Well, we did start this together, right? It is only fair for me to end this together as well. Though, I do believe you are being a bit too lazy. Surely you could have done a little more in a weekend time. Come now, the show is waiting.
Over my head! Yeah, I wish I could actually see what the fireworks really looked like. As expected, that was a great show. Let's keep it up for the upcoming season, shall we? Hey, Papyrus. I got my first letter from the surface this morning. It was the refusal notice. Oh, do not worry, Papyrus. There's always a next time. No, there's only success if you refuse to give up a go. The great Papyrus would not stop at nothing. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are here too? This place getting merrier.
How's it going, Undyne?
Very good. Elphys and I are spending more time together. After all, there are so many things we haven't experienced, and now is the time to start.
Okay. With that ends the summer break and all the events that happened in a mere weekend. School has started and everyone has gotten a big progress in life. It feels like there are more things you could have done, but that isn't necessarily bad, right? As Tori would say, it's just as nice and everything will be just as peaceful as the usual days. Summer might be over, but our journey has just begun. Huh. And then we start back at the beginning here. So it does look like there were different options to do in that whole thing. I didn't exactly get much out of it. Poor Papyrus, unfortunately, didn't get his thing in, but he doesn't seem too discouraged. Alphys and Undyne are not rushing into a marriage, as sweet as that would be. I think a week's time is too much. Didn't really find anything, though, about Sans' section, or with what Toriel was doing. So it seems like there might be some secrets in there that we have not seen yet, but I'm not sure. I could go back and do that all over again and see if I can get a different ending, but I almost kind of want you guys to figure it out for yourselves if you are so interested in this game. I'll have a link in the description below for, where you can download it and see where you guys can get from it if you are so interested. But I do like the fact that people have taken such an awesome game as Undertale and done stuff with it. I mean, there are some things I don't agree with some of the fandom, but overall, I do really enjoy the game, and I enjoy the series as a whole, and, I'm curious to see what other fan-made games are out there. I'm probably not going to do, an abundance of fan-made Undertale games, but I kind of wanted to see this one just because it seemed a little bit different from the others. So maybe I'll go back and actually try another ending at some point. We'll have to see. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.